So let's create a pivot table. In order to do that, we highlight the information, so you can click up in this corner, click on the insert menu, and then choose pivot tables over here. This create pivot table pop-up will appear. I typically only ever change whether I want it to go to a new worksheet or an existing worksheet. And so in this instance, for our first one, we're going to have it go to a new worksheet. In later videos, I'll show you the existing worksheet option. So we're going to click OK here. And what this will do is it'll create a new tab for us. And then this is kind of a placeholder for our pivot table report. Now, if you look over here, what you can see is that each of these over here correspond to the headers over here. So we can use any of this information to create the table for us. Down here, you have the different areas. So you can filter, you can add the values to columns, rows, or this is where you'd have your values. So in this instance, in this example, what we want to do is we want to understand how many payment types how many invoices we have per payment type. So in order to create a report for that, what we would do is we would drag this payment type down here. So what you can now see over here is that by dragging this over into the rows, Excel has grabbed each of the unique values that are under this payment type column. So we have checks, check, credit card, and transfers. So if we want to know how many of each of those we have, what we can do is drag another column over here. So say the invoice. Right now it's automatically going to sum. So if we click on here, we can choose this value field settings, and we actually want count. So what count means is that it's going to go through the data set and it's going to count how many rows have those values in the payment type. So how many rows are associated with checks, how many rows are associated with credit cards, how many are associated with transfers. So we can click OK, and now we can see that we have 21 rows that are checks, 11 credit cards, and 20 transfers.